Why play Trundle Top? Well, he counters tanks. He is an amazing duelist, he is brilliant at split pushing, and he has great built-in sustain. However, he has no dashes so he can be kited, and without his ult he is much worse as a duelist. Trundle's passive is whenever a nearby enemy dies, he heals himself for a percentage of his max health. This means every minion wave that goes down he gets a large amount of healing. Trundle's Q is an auto-attack reset, which makes his next attack have bonus range, deal bonus damage, and slow. After using the empowered attack, Trundle gains a good amount of attack damage for 5 seconds and reduces the target's damage by half of that amount. Trundle's W places down a large circle on the floor, which becomes his frozen domain. While inside this area, he gains bonus attack speed, bonus move speed, and increased healing from all sources. Trundle's E creates a pillar out of the floor, which becomes terrain. All enemies nearby this are slowed, and if this is created underneath a unit, they're also knocked back. And because this creates terrain, it can also be used to cancel your own teammates' backs. But you'd never do that, would you? Trundle's ultimate is a point-and-click ability which deals damage to the target and heals him for the same amount. And this damage is max health damage, so the higher health the target, the better. In addition, he also steals 40% of their armor and magic resist while increasing himself in size and reducing the target. For combos, use W into your ult and pillar. From here, attack into Q before spamming away with more attacks using Q every time it's available. For matchups, Trundle is great into AD duelists as he can simply steal their stats and outduel them. However, he can struggle against champions that can zone him and kite him. For runes, take this. With his auto attack reset and W buffs, he procs lethal tempo incredibly fast. For build order, start Blade and Pot into a Rav Hydra and tier 2 boots. After this, a Triforce and Hull Breaker are great pickups before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q then W then E before maxing Q then W then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Teleport and Ghost. Flash is always a good option, but Ghost is so good at running your opponent down, but also makes you even stronger in teamfights. Starting the game, you're looking to farm hard and take good trades. From as early as level 1, if you're against an AD champion, you're very strong, as your Q gives you a ton of additional damage while also taking away a lot of theirs. And as Trundle, in general, you just want to be trading often. Your passive will naturally keep you incredibly healthy, so even if trades are even trades or even slightly worse for you, they become amazing as you simply have better sustain. Your E is also an amazing ability, as it can be used to keep yourself safe by throwing it between you, but also throwing your opponent back, putting terrain in their face and slowing them is so good at securing kills. Enter in the mid game, take your tower as soon as possible and split push. You're amazing at drawing pressure to your lane, as when the enemy comes to stop you, you're an amazing duelist, and if they send multiple, your W and E runs you away with ease. And of course, if they don't send anyone, your W and Q shreds through towers. Entering late game teamfights, you often end up playing the front line. Use your ultimate on the tankiest member of the enemy team so your team can just shred through them. Getting rid of a tank's stats is simply devastating to them, and once their front line has gone, you're free to run at the rest. As often as possible, you want to fight in your W, and use your E to bounce away and make life difficult for the back line. And that's how to play Trundle Top Lane. If this video helped you, leave it a like and comment below who you want to see next.